All right, so let's start off by building our project. Now in Revit, we have projects, and in the newer versions from 2024 or 25, it's called models. So when you want to start a project, you need to start here. Now we also have something called families. Families we use to build individual components of a building, for example, a door, a window, and so on. We'll learn more about families as we build custom families for our project. So let's start off with a new project. So let's click on new here. Now you have two options here. You can either select the metric multidiscipline template or you can select the imperial multidiscipline. Now, since I'm teaching the English version, you will see the English templates here. But if you change the language of the software, it would automatically change the templates as well. So if you're using German, then you would see different sort of template files here. So in our case, let's go with imperial multidiscipline. Now, if you're more familiar with the metric unit system, you can select metric as well. I will showcase both units in this course, but I will primarily be working on imperial template. So I'm going to select imperial multidiscipline and click on OK. Imperial means feet and inches, and the other metric means, of course, meters and millimeters and more. All right, so I already gave you guys an introduction into Revit and its interface. So we're not going to cover that again here. Rather, we're going to jump into the thick of things and let's import our files into Revit. So to import a file, you can go to Insert, and here we have different options. Now we have two ways to import a file. We can either link the file or we can directly import the file. I would highly recommend that you stick with linking for the foreseeable future, and only in exceptional cases, which I will explain in the future, you would be using import option to import your files. So let's click on link CAD. So let's navigate to the exercise files of our course. And under course file start, you would notice that we have the site plan, the ground plan, and the first floor plan. All right, so I'm going to select this plan here, this DWG file. And then we have some options here. We need to check some of these options. So we're going to preserve the colors, which is part of the DWG file. You can either preserve or you can convert it to black and white, or you can inverse the colors as well in case you have very saturated colors in your file. We're going to bring in all the layers in this file, and we're going to import the units based on auto detection. If you already know the units in your DWG file, you can select the appropriate units from here. The positioning, I will leave it auto origin to internal origin. We will talk about the different coordinate systems in Revit as well, but for now we'll leave it as is. And let's click on open. So I brought in the file. By the way, what's also important to notice is the level. So right now you can see it's placed at level L1 because we are presently on L1 architectural. So that's why it automatically gets placed here. And now you can start modeling. So before we start modeling, we need to set up the project as well. And we need to specify the project base point. So we'll learn more about the project base point and more in the next video. And we will also learn how to set up the project before going further. So this is how we link a CAD file. You can of course link it as black and white as well. I've linked it as a colored file. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.